What's going on, y'all? It is Cop Pizzle bringing you guys this preseason post-game video a little lighter than I usually do. Man, I've been sick all weekend long. Haven't felt good. Don't feel good now. But had to put something out there. Had to talk about this game tonight. And just want to do it the best way I can. Um, man, so the Giants get the win, but really a scary night for all Giant fans. Um, I want to talk about this, and then we'll go to Daniel in a minute because there's a big point I want to make about Daniel. So the injuries tonight: Thibodeaux, Beavers, and Gano. I'm optimistic about all three, but I'm also nervous about all three. You just hate August football because this is the one thing that you just hope that you can get through the preseason and training camp without any serious injuries, because you want your team to have a legitimate shot at the season. And Thibodeaux going down would have been a huge blow. Seems to be in good spirits. Seems like everything's okay. I'm sure we'll probably know more in the next day or two. But I'm optimistic there. Beavers, need some more information there. I hope he's okay. I really felt like he was really rising, a rising prospect for this team. I would hate to lose him now. And look, Gano, we've joked about, for the last couple seasons about him being the most productive player, one of our best players on the team. And, he goes down with a concussion tonight. And we need him to be healthy because he's just been so automatic for us as a kicker. If there's one thing the Giants have had the last couple seasons is they've been automatic, in that position. So there's been a lot of BS on this team, but there's been no BS from that position. So, hopefully it's nothing too serious. Hopefully it was just precautionary. Hopefully he ends up being okay, and hopefully all three can be okay going forward. We'll see. We'll get more news and figure that out. But definitely a scary night for the Giants. So so obviously tonight it was pretty apparent to me that Dable, we really didn't have a big running game presence tonight. We didn't run the ball really all that much. It was really a night of airing the ball out, and the Giants really worked on their passing. I thought that was something that I kind of figured out early on, that they're throwing the ball a lot tonight, and it wasn't just Daniel, Tyrod, Davis Webb, all them guys threw the ball a lot tonight. And so I thought that was interesting. The Giants offense really wanted to work on the passing game, even though we were down, several receivers or a few receivers. And so, I thought the Giants passed the ball pretty well tonight. And that gets me to Daniel Jones. I've been kind of getting attacked in some of my recent videos about having too much support for Daniel and being too pro Daniel Jones. And so, you guys tell me, how, you guys all love Chris the Entertainer, for example, and he's going around telling everybody that, in 2023, he believes the Giants will have a new quarterback. So, for me, I came into tonight, and you don't hardly ever hear me say this, but I'm saying this. I came into tonight wanting to be mad at Daniel Jones's performance of tonight's game. So, I came into the night's game with a negative attitude about Daniel Jones. And so, getting ready to watch the game, and I'm ready to hate on Daniel Jones, hate on everyone, all this and that. I'm trying to be unoptimistic. Like, I'm trying not to be so positive about the situation, because I've been very positive about Daniel. And I'm also aware of the level of competition that he was facing tonight was not exactly the starters. But, nevertheless, Daniel Jones was absolute money tonight. I mean, and let's say your argument is, well, he's playing down competition, Pizzle. He's not playing. If fighter A is way better than fighter B, and they get into the ring, fighter A should put fighter B into the dirt. I mean, no, nothing, nothing too hard. You know, just smash the dude and make it quick. If they're close on, skill level, then yeah, then that's a tougher fight. But if one's superior over the other, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Daniel did what he was supposed to do. If he's a franchise quarterback, if he's a starting quarterback in this league, he did what he was supposed to do against that level of competition. You cannot knock him for that. You cannot. He did what he was supposed to do. He looked fantastic tonight. He looked accurate as hell. He had zip on the ball. He just looked like he knew what the hell he was doing. And I'm sitting here, and so my negative attitude going into this game completely turned to positive, and I'm like, I'm not listening to these idiots anymore telling me that this guy can't do it. You've got it wrong about Daniel Jones. I'm telling all of you. You got it wrong. If you're going around saying this guy isn't going to be the quarterback, and you got it, I think you got it fucking wrong. And I'll die on this hill, this mountain, whatever. Because if I'm going to sit here and say he's not going to be here or this guy ain't the guy, then I have to start thinking about what are the steps the Giants have to take to get the guy. Well, you need to have the right draft positioning, or you got to make that trade, or you got to have the right free agent that gets, that pops up out of nowhere, which is few and far between. So I'm not just going to get rid of this guy and then go get just some random dude out of college. I don't understand how you can watch tonight's game, and some of you guys call yourselves big Giant fans, and you not see that this guy clearly is developing, clearly has, I don't understand why no one, I don't want to make this video about Daniel Jones, but they don't use any common sense about what the man's been through. And on top of it, this is his second preseason game under a new, under Dable now, under a new thing. And he looks fantastic. He looks fucking fantastic tonight. And so, I don't know. I don't know what it is that you guys need. I think at this point, anybody hating on Daniel Jones is 100% a geek that needs a wedgie. I mean, that's just what I believe. I just can't fathom what else you need. If you're gonna sit here and pretend like the Giants can go get a Mahomes or an Aaron Rodgers, like you're living in a fantasy world. You're living in something that doesn't exist. It's not possible. It's not out there. So, but yeah. So I mean, I was pleased with I thought the defense was okay tonight. Obviously, I'm impressed each and every week with McFadden at linebacker. I think he's another rising prospect, just like Beavers. The Bengals really didn't have a lot of their starters out on the first team offense either. So, really can't you can't go crazy about it either way. So just I thought tonight was a good positive night for the Giants. Could it have been better? Sure, but I think it could absolutely been worse. Hopefully the injuries come back positive, and obviously just looking at Daniel Jones tonight. I mean, Bellinger, don't start that shit. Don't. I mean, I hate to. I don't mean to make light of PTSD. I don't mean to make light of that. I understand that's a serious thing, but I already got too much PTSD from the tight end position for the New York Football Giants with Evan Ingram. I don't need to see that shit. That's why we moved on from Evan Ingram, because when Daniel gives you a catchable ball, which that's another thing. Like, I'm sure somebody's out there blaming that interception on Daniel Jones, but he didn't make one bad throw tonight, I don't even think. And yeah, I just hopefully Bellinger, he's a rookie, right? I don't mind right now, but the thing with Evan was it was too many years of that bullshit. So hopefully Bellinger, that's not something that's going to be a common occurrence, and something that he can fix and we can be okay with. But Yeah, positive night. And man, we're another week closer to the regular season. It's going to be here before you know it. And getting to watch the Giants on the field tonight and obviously get a win definitely gets me even more excited. So we will catch you guys later in the week. Hopefully, I get to feeling better and start popping out some videos. Take care.